What's up, everyone? How about this for a cold open, huh? Brushing my teeth. Monday morning, feeling great. Really busy week. This is a really important week. Let me say that. This is a very important week. What happens this week is really going to determine the course of the direction that we're going. We are PTO this week. It's Monday morning. We've got all week. We're really just going to go hard. We're going to explore every avenue, open up every door. If the door's locked, we're going to try the window, work every opportunity. Like, we are really going to go crazy. And so I'd love to outline what that looks like this week. So this video is going to cover the week. First thing we're doing this week, just to finish editing these projects. So we've got the project with the mortgage lender. That is, basically done. Probably 45 more minutes and I'll be done. And then we've got the project with the CPA firm, and that one is done. I just need to create some versions with I made 3 videos. I'm going to create some versions with captions. So I'm going to finish that today. Then we also have this mini doc for the spring cars. I'll work on that today. I'd like to get that done just so it's all done, so everything's done. And then I'll really nicely create this end of a chapter where we can kind of turn the page into clearing the runway for just going hard this week. Honestly, I'm planning on going around the neighborhood, looking at what's for sale, reaching out to those realtors, checking out their social presence, like just going crazy. Reaching out to them with kind of some of these videos I've already made. I haven't done like a traditional walkthrough video, which I feel like is, the biggest, or I don't know how to say this properly, but that is the product for realtors that sells the most directly, right? Because it's something that, buyers or potential buyers can see, and it can, that can be the biggest mover to sell, right? And that's not necessarily, I don't have that under my belt, but I've got some other stuff. So we're just going to do it and see. We're going to reach out on LinkedIn. We've got some LinkedIn outreach. I got the free trial for LinkedIn Premium, which I don't exactly know what that means, but we're going to find out. We're going to really just reach out to people on LinkedIn and, and really just start moving this week, see what we can do. I'm gonna probably write out some goals tangibly to follow. That way it's a little clear. But yeah, so it's I think we're in a pretty good spot to just kind of just go crazy and see what happens. This week I think is gonna be a really big determinant on what it's gonna look like. So if we can net one client, that's success. So that'll be like huge win. To be completely honest, we've got in the bank account, we've got just under $1,000, so $930, $140 in the business account, which is decent. We're still in the hole overall because I was using my personal account for some stuff, etc. So just one signed contract client from this week would be like amazing. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It is Monday at 4 p.m. So end of work day, kind of. And man, I've just been editing all day. So I just finished. And I guess that's the grind. And I didn't even work on the mini doc, the sprint mini doc, because I've just been working on this other stuff from the shoot, which I finished and delivered. So man, it's just editing all freaking day, which I guess is good. And it's like it's needed, etc. But it's just a lot. And it feels like, I'm not moving the needle because, I'm doing this, which is necessary. It moves the needle in a different way, just not the way I expected. So working on some other stuff now, just kind of systems and processes, and then I will prep for kind of outreach for tomorrow. So that'll be tomorrow. So stay tuned there. But that's it. I'm gonna peace out. I'll probably work for another hour and a half or so, and then that'll be it. So see you tomorrow. All right, it's next day. It's Tuesday at noon. We are taking lunch right now, but this morning was productive. Didn't finish the mini doc, but gosh, we're so close. Done with the timeline, mostly done with the audio, really just coloring left. So we should be able to knock that out. So that's where we're at now. We're just gotta go hard in the paints. Just reach out, outreach. I don't know why I said that twice. And what that looks like is I think identifying who we're gonna reach out to, who our victims are gonna be, and then just kind of go crazy. So very excited. Today's Tuesday. We're gonna see what this week brings. Man, I'm excited. I also cleaned up a little bit of systems this morning in Notion. is where I basically run my business. It's where I do everything. Cleaning that up, and Notion Mail just came out, and it's supposed to be really good. And I've been experimenting around with it, but there's a lot of bugs, so just gotta figure that out too. But excited for what we got. Okay, we're back. It's Tuesday again. 3 hours later, it's 3 p.m. I'm in the car. This is my first time out of the house since this week. Since Sunday. Since I don't have any other plans to leave the house, really. So that's kind of the dream, though, to be honest. Oh shoot, I'm going the wrong way. This afternoon, I got some leads that I'm gonna follow up with, or I guess reach out to. I got 10 quality leads. And that just kind of begs the question of like quality versus quantity, It's like I'm looking for these leads that are within industries that fit my mold, that fit who I want to work with. I envision myself working with all of them. Is that the right approach? Or am I taking too long on it, Or do I just say, because I'm taking a long time with these, it's just hard because it's like I'm looking for people that are hard to find because by nature they need help being easier to find. So it's difficult, It's such an interesting paradox, but that's what we're working with. So I found 10 good leads. Now my question is, do I send it? Do I get 100? Reach out to 100? But the 100 will not be quality because if it took this long, it's just 2 hours to get 10. I just am battling with that right now in my mind of what does that balance look like, At what point, because I don't want, I want to approach every lead as if I'm going to land it, because I don't want to be reckless and waste my time and reach out to someone I don't actually want to work with 100%, or it doesn't exactly fit my bill of, the work that I want to be doing, just things like that. It's I want everyone I reach out to, but to be intentionally, there's a reason I'm reaching out, and it's because I want to work with you. That's normal. So it's just hard because it's it's just a lot. It's a lot of work to get 10 leads, and it's very possible that 0 of these 10 respond even. So that's difficult. Even the 10 I reached out to, a lot of them are in the real estate industry. I don't have anything that's proof of concept that's a walkthrough for a house necessarily. I just kind of have proof of concept for sit down, talk to the camera, get to know who you are, and we can make stuff for your social media that way, kind of personal brand more. So it's also I don't necessarily know. I don't know if I should be reaching out to some of those people yet, because do I wait until I have one of those walkthrough videos that I can show with the other kind of video, or do I just send it with here's this kind of video, or do I do neither and wait? Right now I'm kind of leaning towards option number 3, but I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what to do. So just needing some direction there. It's kind of long, but just I'm giving you guys an inside glimpse at my business, right? Something that people don't get to see. So that's something that is special. Now, those are my thoughts. It's quantity versus quality, and it's, do I reach out yet? I'll fill you guys in on what that looks like. I think tomorrow, Wednesday, will probably be the day that I actually reach out. I think today will just be kind of collecting, continue to collect more contacts, more leads to do so with. So there you have it. Tuesday update. That's it. What's up? It's Wednesday. I think I'm going to need to work out of home tomorrow. I'm more distracted today, and I think that's just because today I'm actually reaching out to these people, and it's just hard. It's hard because I'm just not getting anything back. So I'm just going to keep persisting, and also just very distracted too. Just going to keep persisting in that. And that's what our Wednesday looks like. It's 4 p.m. So I'm just going to keep working on this, though. I'm going to try to reach out to a lot of people. Just see, It's Thursday morning, and was cranking out just sales, outreach, a prospect list, basically. Here's who I want to reach out to. Also a little bit of like a sales script almost of if I'm going to rip cold calls, what that would look like. And this morning was doing that on LinkedIn, just kind of browsing. Found a bunch of small realtors, just started out realtors. It's fitting because I'm just starting out too. So maybe we can help each other a little bit. Realty is definitely the industry, I think, right now in this current market, in this current location I'm into, That's kind of where the demand is, I think, for videos that drive sales. That's kind of what I'm honing in on right now. I have good social proof, emotional appeal, sit down, fill in the blank, meet the owner, meet the realtor, meet the, type of videos. I don't have anything that's like a walkthrough, and I think that doing one of those is going to open the gates for me. It's hard because it's like I want to reach out to people that I could send my existing social proof to, people that just fall right on that exact. And I have been a little bit, but it's difficult. Realtors is a good market, I think. So working on that. Sent quite a few LinkedIn messages yesterday and today. Haven't heard anything back from anyone yet. Just asking if they're taking on new clients, what that looks like. A way to get into it because they, it's not immediately that saying I'm trying to sell you something. It's are you taking on new clients? I could be a prospect to them. A way to hook them in a little bit. So that's about what it looks like today. Gonna just keep doing that today. Might be able to finish the mini doc. I set aside an hour and a half for it to finish. Hopefully I can finish that. That'd be great. It's pretty discouraging because I know that things are happening maybe behind the scenes, but it is discouraging. So we'll see if small realtors are able to get good video. I don't know if I charge them for it or not. Honestly, I really don't know because I don't know if they have the money yet because they're small realtors. That's why I'm just I don't know. There is a realty company that's hiring. I saw them on Indeed. They're hiring for a social media position. And so I know that the need is there with that group specifically. I just think I need a little bit of just video under my belt before I reach out to them. But I don't know. It's also do I reach out and do I say hey, I'm doing free trial right now? I don't know. It's just cold outreach is hard. It's really, really difficult. The easiest way I think to get sales is referrals. We're keeping our head up. Today's Thursday. I still got lots of time left this week to just keep reaching out. So if I get one good conversation, that would be a huge win. I mean, catastrophic win. So that's what we're doing this for. I don't know why. I'm just so nervous. I literally have nothing to lose. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Miss Michelle?
Is this?
My name is Will. I was visiting my in-laws and I saw the property across the street is for sale, and I just wanted to call. I believe it's one of your properties. Is this Miss Michelle? Hello. Didn't plan for that one. Plan for either picking up or going to voicemail. Not. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, it said the call failed. But are you talking about my listing, 5,601 square foot home? It's 6 bedrooms, 5 full. Let's see what else. It's listed currently for out with a time and date that works for you. I can always give you a private showing so that you can look inside through the house.
Yeah, sounds good. I wanted to ask. Are you close with any potential buyers with it or anything?
We have one interested buyer who's they keep lingering.
Sure.
There's no offers on the table yet, but they're definitely lingering.
I gotcha. That makes sense. I'm very impressed. Did you know all that about the house off the top of your head? Because that's extremely impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been working on it for a while, so I helped her get it ready for listing. So it's been on the market for about 2 months now.
Oh, really?
Just shy
Okay.
of 2 months, I believe. Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's actually a very beautiful home. They put all new carpet upstairs. They freshly painted the entire house, the interior and the exterior, anywhere that there's siding.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah,
I figured I'd give you a quick call about it, just a little out of curiosity, because my in-laws are right there, and I just saw it go up, and just wanted to kind of know a little bit about it. I'm not necessarily in a place to buy it right now, but I also just want to give you a quick call because I basically have a company that does social media videos, and right now we're doing free trials. I can make you a free video of the walkthrough if you think it'll help you sell. I'd be happy to do that, and my in-laws are right across the street, so it's like not out of the way for me or anything. Yeah, what do you think about that?
Okay. Were you said like a video?
Yeah,
How long will the video be?
like just like a short form, like just video, it could be like a walkthrough, like for like
Okay.
reels.
I actually had my photographer took a video
Oh
of
no,
the
okay,
property.
okay,
If you want, I mean, I'd be willing to see what you have to show. I just want to send you the one that I already have.
Sure.
Kind of just see what you would do different.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, that's
I'll
great.
send you that one over, and just kind of see what you would do different in your videos than my photographer did.
Yeah, that's great. And I also wanted to ask too. I just have we've worked with a few realtors before, and I just wanted to ask, like, are you using like kind of social media to like leverage? Like, is that how new clients are coming in, or like what does that look like just for you?
Yeah, there's a lot of marketing that does have to happen on social media. At the end of the day, you have to do it now because everything's wrapped around social media and the image and posting. And
Yeah.
that's how clients do come in. But as far as buyers coming to your listings off of social media posts is not as popular yet. I would say
Really?
that most of them come through Zillow, or they'll come through Redfin, or a specific client looking for something that's already represented by a realtor.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's really interesting to know, because I know I've seen some realtors pretty active on IG, but like I just would never know like how that would convert. Or also, I guess it also requires probably putting a lot on your plate on top of what you're already doing, because you have to plan and use videos and all that. So just kind of out of curiosity.
Yeah,
there.
100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, anything new content wise for this property, I mean, this listing, I wouldn't be opposed to, And
Yeah,
that's why
absolutely.
I kind of just want to send you the video that I already have,
Yeah,
and I already
please.
have posted on social media.
Yeah, great.
Just to see what you would do different.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, and also, yeah, if I'd love to do a free video too. We can touch base about that. Is this a good number for you to text as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is myself.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, appreciate your time, and yeah, it'll be. Yeah, I know that you said the house has been on for 2 months. I hope that sells for you. So hopefully this can help out.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right. Bye. What do we think? What do we think? I think it went well. First thoughts. It wasn't. You kind of have to flip that from me being potentially interested to something else, which is with realtors is it's a little advantageous because A, they're so forthcoming with putting their sell everywhere because they want, buyers, but also B, because like I'm interested, and so it's easier for them to stay on the line because they think I'm a buyer, so there's also that too. But I don't know, I think maybe I should have mentioned like if there are other properties, So that's on me. Overall, I think it was generally a win. Someone else beat me to it a little bit, sounds like, with the video. So I just reached out to her via text, just kind of asking for that video and also offering the same to any other listings she may have. I am skeptical she'll respond. I think that might have been like the end of our talking, just because she doesn't see my value from that phone call. Like she doesn't see, so she has no reason to, because she doesn't see the immediate value that I'll provide. So I did also put into ChatGPT context and her objection that buyers don't typically come from social and how to respond to that. And it says she's technically right, but my job is to connect the value of social media to the realtor's bigger goals, which is brand, credibility, referrals, winning listings, and creating FOMO. Just a strong way to respond next time. Totally fair. A lot of realtors say the same. The actual buyer might not click and buy from a reel, but the video isn't just to sell this house, it's to sell you as the agent who goes above and beyond. When a seller's deciding who to list with, who do you think stands out more? The agent with the clean cinematic listing reel pinned to their profile, or the one with a blurry photo and some text? These videos help you win listings, build trust, and grow your brand. And yeah, they do get shared. I've seen people tag their friends or someone say, this is exactly what I want. It's brand building, lead generation, and listing marketing all wrapped into one. It's pretty good. Fair objection and response I just did not have in real time, and then it's a good response here, so I'll know for next time. All right, I'm ready to rip another.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mr. Alex?
It is.
Hi, Alex. How you doing?
Who's this?
Oh, yeah, sorry. My name is Will. I found your number through your realty website. I was wondering if you're taking new clients currently.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you never know. I figured I'd give you a quick call because I basically have a company that does social media videos, and I just wanted to ask if you use social to get clients or kind of how that works, where most of your clients come from.
My clients don't come from social media, but I do have a company that manages my social media.
Oh, okay. Is it okay? Yeah, I've seen some realtors pretty active in IG, and I wanted to kind of just ask about that if you're open to kind of getting some inquiries through social, like by just making videos.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I've been doing this 20 years.
Sure.
My business is pretty solid already from referrals. I really only do the social media stuff just to establish presence and
Gotcha.
just as a secondary form of verification that I'm actually real.
Sure.
And I'm not going to say that social media doesn't bring me business, but it doesn't usually directly come from social media. You usually just look at my social media after the fact just to be like, oh yeah,
This guy's
legit,
real.
right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. So, but
Sure.
yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I'm at.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, you'd be surprised. A lot of realtors that I've just kind of had conversations with, they say the same. That, the actual buyer doesn't necessarily go through social so much, as social's just kind of there for a presence. And so, anyways, the kind of videos that I make are, they're kind of just heightening your personal brand. So they're stuff that you wouldn't normally expect to see from a realtor. Like they're just kind of high quality cinematic, kind of short form style videos of like you maybe just talking about your heart behind the company or just kind of things like that. Where again, kind of people, it's not necessarily for people buying so much as it for just to kind of see you as like a brand and as like a presence and authority to trust.
Sure.
Would you be interested in anything like that? Maybe we could have a further conversation about that if that's something that you're open to.
Yeah, what does something like that cost?
Yeah, so it varies. Obviously, I would want to get to know kind of exactly what your presence looks like and what you need and what you want to get out of it first. But anything to give you a range. My clients, they pay anywhere from around, the lowest end is probably $2,000 a month. And then upwards of like $3,500, $4,000. And that's for deliverables are like 3 to 6, 7 short form videos per month. And it varies in content. It has different hooks, and it's really just meant for people to just kind of know who you are. They feel like they know you. And I think that we've seen a lot of results through that too. This past like 3-4 years, we've accumulated about 26 million views total. Which is, there's a lot of, I think there's a lot of ROI there, especially if we kind of put, if you put capital into it. But yeah, totally. If that's something you're interested in, we could totally hop on a call next week if that's, of interest, or if you just want to learn more too.
Yeah, do me a favor. I'm in the car with my kids right now.
Yeah,
Shoot
no
me a
worries.
quick text.
Okay.
And I'll send you my Calendly so you can kind of book, whatever time works for you.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, is this a good phone number to text you on as well?
Yep, it's myself.
Okay, awesome. Well, thanks so much, Alex. Yeah.
Right.
Have a good day, and we'll text. Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Bye-bye.
Bye.
got a meeting. In sales, I'm talking like as if I'm wise. In sales, no. One thing is gets brought to mind immediately. I saw from somewhere a post or my feed or something, a book. I don't remember, but one thing that comes to mind is to not in sales. You're not focused on the end goal, which is the transaction, so much as you're focused on the next step. We got the next step. 20 years, you heard it, 20 years in the business, doesn't maybe see the need for social, has a company that does it, but he kept talking, so hey. So what I'm gonna do is feed this conversation into AI. I'll put it into Otter, and then basically talk to Otter and be like, what are we talking about in this meeting that we're gonna have? What should I bring up? How should I say it? And also, what could I have said differently or better, or what, just really get that full loop of of knowledge, right? Isn't AI the best in that way? And then, hey, we're okay. Oh, gosh, that feels great. There's no promises whatsoever. There's no promises, okay? That's just the one thing. There's no promises. But, it's so exciting. I should probably also text him maybe a link to, so he could see some other work as well. That might be a good thing to do.